Is cloud data backed up? When you store your data in the cloud, a common concern is my cloud data backed up? The short answer is yes, but the reality is a bit more complicated. Cloud providers like Microsoft, Google, and Amazon are highly committed to data protection. They typically employ built-in redundancy, meaning your data is automatically stored across multiple servers in various physical locations. The setup is designed to safeguard against hardware failures or other technical issues that could otherwise lead to data loss. If something happens to one copy of your data, whether due to a server crash or a natural disaster, another copy remains intact and accessible. However, it's crucial to recognize that redundancy isn't the same as a traditional backup. Redundancy can help ensure availability, but doesn't necessarily protect your data from risks like accidental deletion, malicious attacks like ransomware, or data corruption. For instance, if you accidentally delete a file, the deletion could be mirrored across all copies in the cloud, leaving you without a way to recover the lost data. This is where understanding the difference between redundancy and a backup becomes important. While redundancy ensures that your data remains available in the face of hardware failures, it doesn't provide the same level of protection as a dedicated backup solution. Backups are separate, time-stamped copies of your data that can be restored to a previous state, even if the current version is lost or compromised. Most major cloud providers offer additional backup solutions that go beyond standard redundancy. These services often include features like versioning, which allows you to restore previous versions of files, and long-term storage options, which can keep data safe for extended periods. Additionally, third-party backup services can create and store independent copies of your cloud data, providing an extra layer of security. These backups are typically stored in different locations, or even with different providers, adding another layer of resilience. It's also important to consider how often your data is backed up, and for how long those backups are retained. Some services offer continuous backups, capturing changes as they happen, while others might back up data at specific intervals. Some services offer continuous backups, capturing changes as they happen, while others might back up data at specific intervals. The retention policy, how long the backups are kept, varies as well, with options ranging from a few days to several years. Understanding these aspects is critical for ensuring your data can be recovered when needed. Another factor to keep in mind is the rule of compliance and legal requirements in your industry. Depending on the type of data you handle, there may be regulations governing how data must be backed up and stored. Cloud providers typically offer features to help meet those requirements, but it's essential to configure and manage these settings correctly to remain compliant. While cloud data is generally safe due to a built-in redundancy offered by providers, this alone may not fully protect you from all risks. To ensure comprehensive data protection, it's wise to implement a dedicated cloud backup solution, whether through your cloud provider or third-party service. This approach not only safeguards your data against hardware failures, but also protects you from accidental deletions, cyber attacks, and other potential threats. By understanding and leveraging these backup options, you can have greater peace of mind knowing your critical information is secure and recoverable no matter what happens. If you have questions, make sure to leave them in the comments below and check out our other videos answering commonly asked questions. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to be notified when we post our new videos.